Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys had a fun and safe New Year's. And we're going to go ahead and kick off 2017 with this bold dramatic look that I have on now. So if you guys want to see how I created this look, well then just keep on watching. Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any upcoming videos. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching and I'll see you next time. So we're going to go ahead and start off with our eyes. I'm going to go ahead and prime my eyelids using the MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot. And this is just going to cancel out any pigmentation that we may have on our lids, and it's also going to help with the vibrance and the longevity of your shadows. And once I've distributed the product, I'm just going to go ahead and blend it out using my finger. Now to set everything, I'm going to take that lightest shade out of the Modern Renaissance palette and set my brow bone. Then I'm going to go ahead and mix that lightest shade with that Golden Ochre shade to set the rest of my lid. Going in with our first crease color, I'm going to go ahead and take Burnt Orange from that Modern Renaissance palette and use this for my upper crease. And with whatever product is left on the brush, I'm just going to go ahead and flick it outwards because I want this to be a blown out cat eye look. So I'm just going to go ahead and flick it up towards my brow. Now to build up our crease, we're going to go in with raw sienna and apply this to our crease. We're applying it a little bit below where we applied burnt orange, and then once we've distributed the product, we're then going to blend it into burnt orange. And I'm really concentrating most of the shadow on the outer edge of my eye, and once I've distributed it enough, I then take it into my inner corner. Now to further add some depth and dimension, I'm taking Cypress Umber, which is this dark chocolatey brown, and applying this to the outer V, flicking it upwards once again. And for this process, I'm going to be going back and forth with raw sienna and Cypress Umber just to ensure I get a seamless blend. That's really the key for a smoky eye, is just going back and forth with the different shadows just to ensure that you get a seamless blend. And this could take some time, but just don't get frustrated, just keep with it. Now I'm taking Red Ochre from that same palette and applying this to my crease. I really wasn't getting the blend that I wanted, but this shadow really helped with that. Now taking the Urban Decay Liquid Moondust shadow in the shade Zap, I'm applying this to my lid. This is the first time that I'm using it and I do like it. I do want to use it a couple more times before I give like my final verdict. I would say just watch out for layering it and just applying too much because it could look a little bit cakey. And now I'm just blending out that shadow with the Cypress Umber and that crease color Red Ochre. Moving on to my face, I'm just taking a makeup wipe and cleaning out the fallout. So I'm trying out a new primer. I picked up the Urban Decay Optical Illusion Complexion Primer, which is supposed to blur the appearance of fine lines and minimize the appearance of pores. So I'm applying this, the majority of it on my T-zone and my forehead. I'm then going to go in with MAC Strobe Cream and apply this to the outer perimeters of my face, and this is just going to help give me an overall luminous finish. And for foundation, I'm going to take the NARS Sheer Glow Foundation with a little bit of the L'Oreal Pro Glow and just blend this in using my Flat Top Kabuki by Delium Tools. And of course, you just want to blend it down your neck so there's no harsh lines or marks of demarcation. So to conceal and highlight, I'm taking the Urban Decay Concealer in the shade Medium and the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade Sand and just blending it out. And I applied this in the normal places where I highlight and conceal, which is under my eyes, a little bit below my contour line, the center of my chin, and the center of my forehead as well. So after I blend out my concealer, I like to take my foundation brush with no additional product and just make sure everything is blended together. Now to set everything we've just done, I'm taking the RCMA No Color Powder and this Tulip brush and just setting my entire face with this product. So I just took a little bit more of that RCMA No Color Powder and decided to bake a little under my eyes. Now going in with MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Dark Tan, I'm applying this to the outer perimeters of my face or where the sun would naturally hit, like the temples of my forehead and on my cheekbones. I'm also going to apply a little bit on my jawline as well as my ears. You definitely don't want to forget your ears because especially if you're using a little bit of a darker foundation, you want everything to match. For contour, I'm taking the Kat Von D Shade and Light Face Palette and mixing that middle shade with that darkest shade. Normally I would only use that middle shade, but today I wanted my cheekbones to be extra carved out, so I dipped a little into that darkest shade. And I'm just applying this to my cheekbones and I'm blending it up into my temples. Now taking those two contour colors, I'm applying this to my jawline, and this is just going to help give us a structured jaw and help minimize the appearance of a double chin. Now to give us that pinch snatched nose, I'm taking the Benefit Hoola Bronzer with this fluffy Morphe brush, and I'm applying this down my nose. Now I'm going to go in with the e.l.f. blush palette and take that apricot shade and that salmon-y shade and apply this right above my contour. So moving on to my lower lash line, I'm taking the same shades that I used earlier, which is like the raw sienna, the burnt orange, the red ochre, and cypress umber, and applying this to my lower lash line. So for Cypress Umber, I really want to concentrate most of the product on that outer edge. And once I've distributed the product and there's not very much product left on my brush, I'll then move it into my inner corner. So for my inner corner, I'm taking Gold Mine from the Urban Decay Full Spectrum palette. And I'm also going to blend it into my eyelid. And I'm just now realizing that the majority of the products I used are by Urban Decay, and that is a complete coincidence. I just now realized it as I'm doing the voiceover and I'm looking back on my footage. So for brows, I'm just going to quickly shade them in using the Milani Brow Pomade and the brush that it came with. So I went ahead and applied my lashes off camera, but moving on to highlight, I'm taking the Becca Champagne Pop with a fan brush, and I did wet it with a little bit of rose water just to intensify that pigment and really make that highlighter pop. I'm also going to take my blush brush with no additional product and blend out my highlight and my blush together. Taking that same highlighter, I'm applying this down the center of my nose and also on my Cupid's bow. Now to finish off this look, I'm taking Anastasia Beverly Hills Liquid Lipstick in the shade Vam. I'm just going to be applying this to my lips. Now I'm going to go ahead and set my makeup using the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. And that's going to be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this look. If you did, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and comment down below. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.